For more than 4,500 years, the Great Pyramid of Giza has stood silently on the Giza Plateau, a riddle in stone that has outlived empires, dynasties, and civilizations. It is the last surviving wonder of the ancient world, towering nearly 500 feet above the desert. Built from over 2 million blocks of limestone and granite, some weighing more than 80 tons. Yet, despite centuries of study, one question refuses to fade. What was the true function of the Great Pyramid? Was it really just a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu? Or was it something far more extraordinary, an ancient machine, a cosmic instrument, a legacy of forgotten knowledge? Stay with us, because in this journey we will uncover the astonishing, hidden truths of the Great Pyramid, truths that may forever change the way we understand our history. And before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss the secrets of ancient Egypt that are waiting to be revealed. The mainstream story begins around 2500 BC, when Pharaoh Khufu, also known as Cheops, is said to have ordered the construction of a grand tomb that would secure his soul's passage into the afterlife. Thousands of workers, armed with copper chisels and ropes, supposedly dragged millions of stones into place over the course of 20 years. The result? A pyramid so massive and precise that it still defies explanation. But if this story were true, then where are the signs of Khufu? Inside the pyramid, there are no hieroglyphic inscriptions declaring his glory, no elaborate paintings to guide his soul, and no funerary treasures as found in other tombs. In fact, the only place Khufu's name appears inside the pyramid is in a crude red mark discovered in a hidden chamber above the king's chamber, a mark many believe to be a later forgery. What we do find inside the pyramid is silence, bare stone passages, echoing chambers, and at the heart of it all, an empty granite box often called a sarcophagus, but with no body inside. This void, this emptiness, has haunted archaeologists for centuries. If it was not a tomb, then what was its purpose? To answer this, we must first confront the engineering miracle of the pyramid itself. The structure is aligned almost perfectly with true north-off, by just a fraction of a degree. Its base is leveled with astonishing precision across 13 acres, varying less than an inch. Each side of the pyramid once shone with smooth white casing stones, polished limestone that reflected the sun so brightly that the pyramid would have gleamed like a jewel on the horizon. To this day, modern engineers admit that replicating the pyramid with today's technology would be nearly impossible. The lifting of multi-ton granite beams hundreds of feet into the air, the placement of blocks with joints so tight a razor blade cannot pass between them. These are feats that remain unexplained by copper tools and wooden sleds. So what if the Great Pyramid was never meant to be a tomb? What if it was a machine? Beneath the pyramid lies evidence of subterranean water channels, once connected to the mighty Nile. Some researchers believe that as water flowed beneath the pyramid, it created vibrations. The granite of the king's chamber, rich in quartz crystal, is piezoelectric, meaning it can convert pressure and vibration into energy. Could the Great Pyramid have been a giant energy generator designed to resonate with the natural frequencies of the Earth? Inside the pyramid, the passageways and chambers suggest more than simple tomb architecture. They resemble the inner workings of a complex instrument. The Grand Gallery, with its soaring corbelled walls, appears to have been designed to amplify sound and resonance. The king's chamber, with its massive granite beams, hums at specific frequencies. When sound is produced inside, the chamber amplifies it dramatically, as though it were tuned like a musical instrument. Could the ancients have been harnessing sound itself as a form of energy, channeling vibrations through stone to produce power? The pyramid's external design further strengthens this theory. Its shape, with 4 triangular sides meeting at a single point, is not only symbolic but functional. The sloping sides could have concentrated energy upward, like an antenna broadcasting into the sky. In fact, Nikola Tesla, the great inventor, studied the pyramid's proportions. When designing his wireless energy towers in the early 20th century, Tesla believed the ancients knew how to draw power directly from the Earth. Was the Great Pyramid the prototype of a technology we have only just begun to rediscover? And if you're captivated by these possibilities, remember to like and comment now. Because the secrets of Egypt's past are not just history, they may be the keys to our future. Beyond energy, the pyramid reveals another layer of mystery. its connection to the stars. The three Great Pyramids of Giza align perfectly with the stars of Orion's belt, a constellation associated with the god Osiris, Lord of Resurrection and Eternal Life. Narrow shafts inside the Great Pyramid point directly to Orion and to Sirius, the star of Isis. These alignments were not accidents. They suggest that the pyramid was a gateway, a cosmic launch pad for the soul, designed to connect the pharaoh or perhaps anyone deemed worthy with the stars themselves. Even the dimensions of the pyramid hold secrets. If you measure the perimeter of its base and compare it to its height, you find a precise approximation of the mathematical constant pi. Its slope encodes the golden ratio, a number that appears in nature, art, and architecture across cultures and ages. Its proportions mirror the Earth. The height of the pyramid multiplied by a specific factor equals the polar radius of the planet. The perimeter reflects the Earth's circumference. How could ancient builders, supposedly armed only with primitive tools, have embedded such advanced mathematical and geographical knowledge into stone? Unless, of course, they inherited this wisdom from an earlier forgotten civilization. Some believe that within the pyramid lies more than stone and geometry. In 2017, scientists using cosmic ray technology discovered hidden voids inside the structure, massive chambers never before seen. Their purpose remains unknown, but they fuel speculation that the pyramid hides something greater. Perhaps the legendary Hall of Records, a library of ancient knowledge said to have been preserved since the time of Atlantis. Could the Great Pyramid be not only a machine, but also a vault of wisdom, waiting for humanity to rediscover it? The acoustics of the pyramid may provide another clue. Experiments inside the king's chamber reveal that certain frequencies cause the granite to resonate powerfully, creating standing waves that vibrate through the chamber. Ancient cultures often associated sound with creation and healing. Could the pyramid have been a temple of sound, where vibration was harnessed to restore health, expand consciousness, or even alter reality itself? Legends from the region speak of Zep-Tep-Eth, first time a golden age when gods walked among men and bestowed knowledge upon humanity. The evidence of water erosion on the Sphinx suggests that parts of Giza may date back thousands of years earlier than conventional history allows, to a time when Egypt was lush with rain. If this is true, then the Great Pyramid may not belong to the dynastic Egyptians at all, but to a civilization lost in the depths of time. The pyramid also carries messages meant for the future. Encoded within its dimensions are cycles of the stars, measurements of time, and even prophecies. Some researchers suggest that its passageways mark a timeline of human history, with key events reflected in its architecture. Was it built as a time capsule, designed to deliver knowledge across millennia to us, the people of today? And if so, what are we meant to learn? The Great Pyramid is not merely a relic. It is a teacher. It is a symbol of connection between earth and sky, matter and spirit, science and myth. It tells us that our ancestors were far more advanced than we imagine, or that they were the inheritors of knowledge passed down from a civilization long forgotten. As the sun sets over Giza and the shadows stretch across the sands, the Great Pyramid remains silent. Yet within its silence lies a message carved not in words but in stone, mathematics, and cosmic alignment. It is telling us, we were here, we knew the secrets of the universe, and one day, you will understand them again. The true function of the Great Pyramid may never be completely revealed, but every clue points us toward a reality far more mysterious and far more powerful than the simple tale of a pharaoh's tomb. It may have been a machine of energy, a temple of resonance, a stargate, or all of these at once. Its purpose may transcend our categories, existing beyond the limits of what we can yet grasp, and so the riddle endures. The Great Pyramid is not just stone stacked upon stone, it is a legacy, a code, a living mystery. Perhaps the greatest secret of the pyramid is not what it did, but what it still does. It still calls to us, challenging us to rise, to remember, and to rediscover the greatness we have forgotten. Make sure to subscribe because the mystery of the Great Pyramid is only the beginning. The sands of Egypt still hide countless secrets, and together, we will uncover them. Thank you for watching.